I'm Johnny Killen here, one of the brewers here at Killen Bros Contracting. We're at the yard here today finishing out our own slurry here for the slurry band's coming now in 2 or 3 days time, so we push on now to get our own slurry out and stuff. We changed a couple of tractors there. There's 7 S180s, so we find the Michelin there on the 650 42-inch tyre there seems to be the great choice of tyre for that kind of a tractor there. So good all-round versatile tyre for working on the road work and hauling the sides to and tankers and stuff. There's loads of tyres out there, there's no two ways about it. Our first choice of tyre by far is the Michelin tyre. We order a new tractor, our preference is on Michelins every time. Few wee bob more, they get the Michelin, but the tractor's so much more comfortable. They seem to last. They last us anyway. The time the tractor comes, the time the tractor goes, it's the same tyres come and go, and they're down as bald as my head. And very, very seldom, if ever, we have a puncture, unless maybe a nail goes in. Never cracks or failures and beads or anything like that. We've never had an issue with a failure on a Michelin tyre. If we were going to buy a tractor we're saying we're going to be in the fields with, we'd go on and go for the 710 Exio bib tyres, where they can run right down as far as 10 PSI and they have a serious spread of load over the field. So we buy a tyre for certain jobs. Them ones there, they're 650s. They're just an excellent road tyre. They're also a very good field tyre for, like, if you're on a Tyres tour, towing about the braes and stuff. They're a very, very good field tyre as well. The thing about Michelin, you can run them soft, like you can run them air 20 PSI, even 18 PSI, and you still have never any issues at all with cracks or anything starting on them. Like, they're a very reliable tyre. Like, this time of year, even in the summertime, I suppose, if maybe it's iffy enough. On the springtime, you always run your big wide tyres because ground is normally tender in the springtime. But then you go into May and stuff, you start the silage, all your tyres, all the white tyres come off and all the road tyres go on. Maybe some farmers just want it piped every time, they don't care. Or maybe it was last couple of years, first cut, second cut, the ground still hasn't been great for the tankers to go in on them, and therefore you put the pipe on. 710s, you don't have to go and start changing tyres and putting all these big tyres on again. For it limits that tractor what you can do the next day or the next day after. She's stuck in the yard, where the 710s, you normally get it back into the field with a pipe and work away, and she carries on the ground the very best. No, there's no problem. Like, and then the next day, if you're back at sides, pipe off, to her on, away you go. You're not sitting pulling these tyres on and off all the time. A few our new masses have come in Trelleborgs, and we said, like everything, we'll try it and have a go at it. They've done us okay, to be fair. Actually, the first tractors went back in with a set of Trelleborgs on them, and there's about 8,500 hours, and they done her lifespan. Now she's not on the road as much as some of the others. Like, don't get me wrong, she would have been very much a field tractor, but they done all right. They done grand. My preference now is still Michelin, because Michelin seems to grip right down to they're done, like done. Where the Trelleborg, we just find that last third of the tyre sort of wasted. Saying that, like, no, if the tractor comes in, I still take them. We even worked with JB now, I don't know, ever since we started really contracting, to be honest. We've always got issues with tyres. Like, not every tyre, like, no fault of the tyres, but that big tractor there, she could be ploughing, and she's in 710s, and we could be ploughing in any sort of ground. And we've had cut the walls on the Michelin tyres, just blowing them out in the fur, like. And what do you do with a tractor that size, with a 6-foot plough on her, wheel weights on her, or her lying in the field? Like, that's not a simple thing there to go and get sorted. He's got all the specialised equipment to get the tractor jacked up where she sits. You don't even have to screw the wheel off her. Like, the wheel has to go away and get fixed, because he's vulcanised plenty of tyres for us. He's a specialist in vulcanising, and I've never seen him bait yet, like, and I've seen some serious holes in tyres, and I haven't seen him bait yet. But he has a tyre there to give you to keep you going, till he gets yours fixed and comes up and swaps it over, like, and that means a lot too. If you have a tyre 60%, 70%, 80%, 90%, you're not going to dump it, like. Not if you can fix it. No way. Unless the tyre's done, I'll send it and James will fix it, like. We've ordered all our big low ground pressure tyres off James, Michelin's 900s, and Every time you change a tractor, you see nowadays you have to change the offset on the tyres because of cab suspensions or airbags. And now it used to be 8 stud, now it's 10 stud. Then it's wee 8, big 8, it's ridiculous. The thickness of the wheel studs, the wideness of the centres. But James has you just tell him the size of the tractor, what size axles in the back of her, and he'll have the offset and everything worked out to the mill. Like. He's done 4 or 5 sets for us, and every single set has been perfect. And he supplied us with the rims, and he paints them and does everything. So first class job with that end of things too with JB. Like, in the last 10 years, farming's definitely changed. They brought in this slurry band that we've never done giving out about, but it's here, and it's nothing we can do about it. And the weather seems to be more broken than used to be. So there's no doubt about it, when something major happens and your tractor goes off the road, especially the size of these tractors over a flat wheel and stuff. So I can't fault JB Tyres, morning, noon and night, like he'll be there to get you going again.